After we got back together, I changed. I fixed all the bad habits Alex hated. No more constant check-in texts, no more irrational jealousy, no more picking fights over stupid things. I even found a tube of lipstick in the passenger seat, one that wasn't mine, and I just quietly tucked it into the glove compartment for him. But instead of being pleased, Alex's face darkened and he slammed on the brakes. Alex's features were sharp and defined, projecting the kind of intimidating pressure that came naturally to powerful men. But right now, he was pinching the bridge of his nose, looking exhausted. That lipstick belongs to Renee, he said. The work dinner last night went late. She drank too much covering for me, and she couldn't drive, so I gave her a ride home. He looked at me, forcing himself to give an explanation, something he usually considered beneath him. I've told you a million times. I only put up with her because her father is my mentor. I have to look out for her. His gaze was intense, past, present, and future. There is nothing between us. When I didn't respond, a crack appeared in his usually composed expression, revealing a flicker of something I'd never seen on his face before. Helplessness. What do I have to do for you to believe me? I looked at him calmly. I do believe you. I'm not mad. It was like punching a pillow. Alex's face went blank for a second. Then why have you been silent this whole ride? I glanced at my watch, my mind on getting to the airport. You used to say you hated pointless chatter, I said, offering a weak excuse. I'm going to be late for work. Maybe you can just drop me at this corner? My attention was on the traffic, and I completely missed the way his expression soured. You always get out at the next light, he said, his voice flat. The office is still over a mile from here. I hadn't thought of that. I was forced to meet his scrutinizing gaze. If you're not going to the office, where are you going? Just as the suspicion in his eyes started to deepen, ring, the custom ringtone. It was Renee. Alex's sharp gaze softened, his eyes darting away guiltily. It's a work call. I have to take it. All his suspicion about me vanished. He unlocked the doors. You can get out here then. I nodded and quickly unbuckled my seatbelt, but he stopped me. Don't be so clumsy. Watch where you're going. His voice lowered, taking on a gentler, more placating tone. I made a reservation at that restaurant you wanted to try. He looked at me, his expression softening. I promised you I would never miss another anniversary. Happy 7 years, Chloe. I'll see you tonight. My hand froze on the door handle. On our last anniversary, he'd stood me up for Renee. The memory, which had once felt like a knife in my gut, now barely registered. You should get that, I said softly, my voice even. Don't keep her waiting. After all, Renee couldn't wait, and neither could my flight. As for our anniversary, this year, next year, and every year after, I'd be missing it. I made it onto the plane just before they closed the gate. After I found my seat, a wave of dizziness washed over me. I hadn't had time for breakfast. I automatically reached into my coat pocket and sure enough, found 3 small pieces of chocolate. Ever since I fainted from low blood sugar years ago, Alex had made it a habit to slip a few pieces of chocolate into my pocket every morning. The sweetness melted on my tongue, and the dizziness faded, but it was quickly replaced by a familiar, lingering bitterness. 7 years together. How did we end up here? At first, I really believed him when he said Renee was just the daughter of a family friend, someone he was forced to hire as a favor. I told myself that's why he had to be so professional with me at the office while giving her special treatment. My department head gave me hell for months and Alex did nothing. But when that same manager spoke to Renee in a slightly harsh tone, he was fired the next day. The office gossip was brutal. Behind my back, they didn't call me Alex's secret girlfriend. They called Renee the boss's girl. I forced myself to believe his excuses. But the special treatment started bleeding into our life at home. He'd cancel our plans over and over again because of a call from her. The breaking point came one night when I saw a photo in a group chat with some coworkers. Alex, who had told me he was working late, was at a midnight movie screening with Renee. It was the same movie I had begged him to see with me, the one he dismissed